This is Anthony Lynn, head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers. The purpose of this video is to create some clarity with the use of the helmet regarding ball carriers. And when I say ball carriers, I'm talking about wide receivers, tight ends, quarterbacks, and running backs. Also, we will touch on skill position players blocking from the backfield and on the perimeter. Before I get into these video clips, I'd like to show you a simple demonstration that I learned when I was young. Let me show you a quick demonstration right here. It's really simple. You know, I learned this when I was in middle school, and it just stuck with me throughout my whole entire career, high school, college, and NFL. Okay, if the forearm right here is the body and the wrist is the neck and the hand is the head in this linear flat position right here, torpedo style, if you bold the head down, you can feel the discomfort right here in the neck. Okay, if you bowl the head up, you can feel that that's much more stable and comfortable. And that sensation just stayed with me throughout my whole entire career, and it helped me understand where my head was on contact. Okay, here's a play with the runner running through the hole, and it's that flat back angle right here that we're trying to get out of the game with the head down. This would be perfectly legal if the head was up. But with the head down, that's striking with the crown of your helmet, and that's going to be called right there. Okay, we're telling defensive players they can't strike offensive players with the crown of the helmet, and we have to do the same as offensive players. Again, right there, that flat back angle right there. Here's a clip with the runner circling the defense, squaring up a defender. And as he squares him up, he leads with the shoulder. Now, if you get the ball on the outside arm where it should be, you can use your flipper and you can lead with the shoulder and protect the football. But I like the way he kept his head out of the contact and he led with his shoulder, and it was still a physical run. Let's look at this one right here in slow motion. You can see this defender is out in space. He has a two-way go right here. If he chooses to attack the defender head on, he's got to do it with his head up. I would encourage you to either split the defenders or take half of the defender, okay, that's in front of you. But that posture right here, slow this down, that posture right there with the head down, not even the crown, even the forehead right there, that's illegal if it touches the defender. That is different for us. That's something that we're going to have to really emphasize as coaches in our drills, and players, you're going to have to execute it. Here's one with the runner out of the backfield. He catches it, he squared the defender up, and he leads with the shoulder, keeping the head out of contact. Good example. And you can see here, even the second contact right here, the head is up by the defender and the offensive player. It's a good football play. Okay, you can see here, and this is where things get a little dicey because you get down in a tight red zone, short yardage, goal line situations, and runners are taught to go get that yard, and they go north and south and they get into tight red. But it's that back angle right here, again, that linear torpedo flat back style, we have to get out of the game. Head up, that's perfect. On this play here, you're going to see the tight end coming up the middle, squaring up the defender, okay? He has a flat back, his knees are bent, okay? But his head is up, and he's taking him on with the shoulder. A good physical run right here without involving the head. Smart football. Here's a shot here to the head by the ball carrier that's clearly intentional. Right here, he goes to the head, and that's the unnecessary blows to the head that we're trying to take out of the game. I know that's just a little love tap. It doesn't look like much, but it's still a shot to the head. Here's a play with two guys. Two guys are going down, okay? The offensive player and the defensive player. All right? Two wrongs does not make a right. The side judge, he's looking at the body posture. If he sees those flat backs and head down, that's an alert for them, okay? Right here, this is probably offsetting. I'm not sure how they would call this, to be honest with you, but it's probably offsetting. But the two guys both using the wrong technique. We need to get that out of the game. That flat back with head up is perfectly fine. With this drill, this is a gauntlet that we use to promote better body posture when running the football. Knees bend, pads down, head up, okay? If you go through here and if you don't have those techniques, sometimes this will throw you out quicker than you go in. But right here you can see that his knees are bent, his pads are down, his head is up, and as he goes through, he can avoid the defender at the end because his eyes is up and he can see what he's hitting. And this is something that's going to have to be coached because our players are so used to going through traffic with their heads down and striking with the crown of their helmets that this is something that's really going to have to be coached and emphasized with the coaches. Okay, this is another area that we need to address, whether it's from the backfield or blocking on the perimeter. Okay, when you come in here, flat back, head down, that's an illegal blow to the side of the head of the defender. Okay, we need to get that out of the game. Let me show you a good look at the next one. Okay, same blocker, different technique. He's striking low to high with a wide base. Okay, never involve his head, just as effective with the block right here, shooting his hands, walking the guy out of the box. That's good technique, that's good football. All right, here's a blitz pickup. That angle right here. That flat back, head down, that strike, we want to get that out of the game. Okay, now we're telling these safeties, these corners, these linebackers that are rushing backs and tight ends in the backfield, they cannot drop the crown of their helmet on you. You cannot drop yours on them, okay? That is illegal. So here's a good shot of pass protection here. The pass protector sliding over, he's got a nice base, his knees are bent, his pad level's good, he's striking up, head out. That's more effective than putting your head down, fellas. That's excellent pass pro technique right here, without striking with the crown of the helmet. Well, that's all the clips I have for today, fellas. I hope you have a better understanding of how to use the helmet and the importance of executing the technique and fundamentals of knee bend, pad level, and head up. You know, our long-term goal is to use the helmet strictly as a protective equipment and nothing else. Now, we understand that football is a physical sport. We're not trying to make any play less physical, but I really believe we can play a physical style of football while protecting ourselves and our coworkers.